lo and behold, I stumbled upon the TikTok. It's called "What the Fuck Did I Marry?" It's by a woman named Risa Tiesel, who has probably over 1 million followers by now.
I think she had 2 million.
2 million followers. And she was sharing a story about a man she married during the pandemic who ended up being a liar. And just to put a brief synopsis on this shit before we get into the thick of it, I mean, that's pretty. Is that synopsis? It was a 52-part story, detailed story about how she met a man in the pandemic, how they got together in the pandemic, how they got married in the pandemic, met a family, met the parents, and then shit was never right because he was always lying. She ended up divorcing him and moving on. That's pretty much the synopsis of this whole TikTok. If y'all have not seen it or heard about it,
it's a horror story.
Hopefully we can make you feel. You feel like that?
I felt like if I put myself in her shoes, it's a horror story.
It's a horror story.
What was bruh lying about?
Everything. The nigga was a pathological liar.
So what's the weight of lies?
Okay, so
let's go.
This is good. So thank you for asking. So she starts this story, and I guess. Hold on, man. There's a couple notes I want to get here. I'm going to answer your question. It's going to be very slowly because I'm nosy as fuck. That's what drove me here. Is that what drove you here or just me singing?
I just love good entertainment.
Okay, me too. So she met a guy, right? Mm-hmm. And in the pandemic, he had a 1-bedroom studio. She had a whole house. He moves into her house, and I want to mind you, I want to let you know he pays all the bills. But he told her before moving into the house that he was trying to buy a house himself, and he told her he was going to upgrade her car. That was one of the main lies through probably part 25. Okay. From part 2 to 25 was that he constantly kept trying to buy a house. Now, he lied about being in arena football. She didn't even know what arena football was. And he said he had made money from arena football and it was in another account. So he had this money from arena football. He had some money from some investments and some other money. Mind you, throughout this whole story, though, he moved into her house. He paid all her bills. And that's pretty much like the main thing he did. Now, other things he lied about. He woke up every morning and called his brother on the phone. And had a full-fledged conversation in front of this woman to the brother. He was lying about being pre-approved for a $750,000 home. He was lying about how much money he had in his bank account. He was lying about arena football and arena football money.
Don't forget about his job.
He was lying about his job. He was not a vice president. He was just a forklift driver.
This nigga said he was a vice president.
At a condiment company.
At a condiment company. He was a vice president of a condiment company, but he really was just a forklift driver. You will find out around part 30, 32, somewhere in there. What else did he lie?
A forklift certification is kind of hard to come by these days. So it's a decent job.
Yeah,
it's not really.
Job. It's a decent
Okay,
job.
fuck you.
Okay, well,
I got mine.
Oh, you got yours?
Yeah.
Okay, it ain't that hard.
I'm forklift certified.
I mean, to be honest, I almost got mine at IKEA. But anyway.
It's not that hard.
But they make good money. If you operate a forklift at a plant that pays good money, then you make good money.
Yeah.
They have to pay you.
Right.
What else he lied about? He lied about trying to get her to get a car. Now, mind you, these are elaborate lies. He would have realtors. They would go see homes. He would put in offers and bids. And shit got shaky when his cash loans, when he was saying, all right, I want to buy this house right out cash. And, excuse me. And the seller was saying, let's just see proof that you got the funds in the account. Mm-hmm. And he didn't want to show the account. Mm. And that's what she was already fishy, but that's when she got super fishy. But that's pretty much the gist of his lies. And then, of course, he had some women. He didn't have any girls on the side. He was seeing a prostitute. So he was buying. He was buying. She come to find out. Thanks, Johnny, for pointing it out to me. So he was buying head or hand jobs or sex or whatever he was purchasing from.
Damn. So not only are you buying all the bills, you're buying pussy as well.
And you're lying.
Huh?
Yeah,
you're cheating and you're lying.
Well, see, I didn't like that because she threw the cheat. No, because she threw the cheating in there to say, okay, I feel good about leaving you because God will forgive me because you were like this. This proves infidelity. So I was just like, all all right, I mean, you should leave anyway, but.
Nah, you should definitely leave. It shouldn't be no reason outside of this nigga's liar.
You don't even need this to push you over the edge.
Oh, and he lied about he was atting family members. Like he said he had some sisters.
Yep.
You lying about family?
Okay, so did he really take her to a cemetery?
Yes.
Yeah, because he used to work at that cemetery.
Oh, wow.
To say that so he knew the grave.
Yeah,
That's
he
why
knew the grave site, and
grandma.
he said this is where my grandma is buried.
Yep.
Not his grandma.
No, his grandma was buried in a whole nother state.
Yeah, a whole nother state.
And he said his grandma died during COVID, but his grandma had died in like 2007.
Yes. This nigga was just lying for the sake of lying.
Damn, nigga, what you was trying to do?
That's the thing. I think he's just addicted to lying.
So
Bruh, I
did
blame
anyone
women.
listen to his part?
I listened to a little bit of it, but after she
Hold
told
on,
her
he got a
story,
part?
Yeah.
Legion out there, his name is Legion.
His name Legion?
That's what they call him.
That's
That's what they
his
call
fake
him.
name.
That's his fake name. But yeah,
Terrible name.
Legion got a couple of rebuttals, but nobody believe him.
Yeah, I mean,
Because you didn't lie. You lied
because
about everything.
Legion's ex-wife and came out and she confirmed everything too, and her son confirmed everything.
Oh,
Yeah, I
damn.
And he
his
lied
son?
on the ex-wife. He said the ex-wife daughter had died, and the ex-wife daughter was living.
Yep.
Like, bro was just making up lies just to.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Maybe
you
he
gonna
just
say
like
somebody
talking.
dead?
But I think what it is, man. Sometimes when you don't like your life, you lie. You try to make another life in your head.
That's why I blame women. I'm sorry. I'm standing on this hill.
fuck?
I'm
No,
standing
hold on.
on this hill.
Hold on,
Because
everybody.
look, bro, y'all sitting here and put all these expectations on us, bro, and we just want to be loved. We gonna lie
Now this
to
woman
get that
didn't put
love.
no expectations on him.
How
though.
you
She-
know?
I
How
know
you know?
she didn't. She
How
was
you know?
genuine. First of all,
How you
everybody
know?
was looking for love during the pandemic.
Bruh,
She was
you
just looking
already
for
know.
somebody genuine to spend some time
To
with.
get with some of these women, you got to have some of this elaborate ass shit
She already had her own
that you don't
house.
have. I give you that. Now I give you that.
He moved in with her.
That was her first mistake.
That was not the first mistake.
That was your first mistake. But nah, I'm just saying, I'm totally joking. But on the serious strength though, women do be putting expectation on men. And sometimes, man, you be just too bad. We just got to
So
get
you lie. And
Yeah,
and-
yeah, we got
to
how
fit
else
the
we gonna do it?
expectations. You lie.
How else we
I've been
gonna
a
get
liar
you?
before. Shit,
How
I've lied a
else we
lot of
gonna get
times.
you?
How
Fuck
the
it.
fuck you lie about being a vice president?
I got a good
But
heart.
yeah, some of that shit is ridiculous though. The lies. It's like you don't have to be
Getting
that
up
successful.
every morning and faking a conversation
Who was he
with your
talking to?
nobody.
Himself, he just had the phone
got
on.
the phone
That
on.
nigga had prepaid. He had a prepaid phone, bro.
This nigga's a
That nigga was sitting there
mastermind,
wasting minutes talking to no
dumbass
one.
criminal.
There was a moment where he's driving in downtown Atlanta. This all happened in Atlanta. And there's a building downtown behind the building. And this is how she peeped that he was talking to himself in this moment. He says, yo, that's where my new office is going to be, in that building right there. He's like, yo, we setting it up. She was like, yo, take me to see it. So this nigga like, oh, shit. So he pulled out the work phone and act like he was calling the building. Mm-hmm. He was like, yeah. Okay, hold on. Yeah, all right. Yeah, for okay. All right. So I can't get on the okay. And basically turned to her and said, I'm trying to get in contact with security right now. My badge will get us on the floor, but I can't get in the building with my badge. Also, he lied about having a company car. He had some pictures of a BMW online, and he was sending those pictures to her during the day, like, I'm in my car chilling. I'm out in the company car.
Oh, this nigga
but the
smart.
company
Making
car
shit
never
up.
came home.
This nigga is not that smart.
And if
but
you're a
he's-
VP and you can't bring the company car home,
Right, he said he didn't want to bring it home because of the neighborhood they stayed in. He's
Yeah.
like, imagine me pulling up in here with a 2000-something Beamer.
With
My nigga
was it with the peanut butter seats? Is that had the peanut butter seats?
I heard she wanted the peanut butter seats. She
Okay,
wanted the
okay,
navy
okay.
blue Audi or Beamer with the peanut butter seats, and they
Yes.
went and test drove it. And he was gonna buy it for.
Let me just say this. Whatever this nigga went through to become a mastermind liar like this, bro,
Right.
it had to be something crazy.
Yeah,
Okay?
it's crazy. Yeah, and
he
then
keep
like
getting married.
right,
he
though.
been married 3 times. The first 2 ex-wives said he did the same thing to them.
Bruh, this nigga must have got audited or
Right.
something.
And then she finally got in touch with his real family, and she calls his brother. And the brother was like, I ain't see it, because the brother that he talked to on the phone every day. And the brother's like, I ain't talked to him since our mom died in 2015. He was like, and if I do see him, I'm going to whoop his ass.
Oh, why he was going to whoop his ass?
He said he was mad at him about something, but he said he been lying his whole life. He said that's what we know him. He's just always been a liar.
Habitual liar.
And he said that his twin brother, she didn't even know he was a twin. She said his twin brother is the one that's a VP for a company. Like, so he said it sounded like he was trying to take a little bit of his life and make it seem like it's him.
Did he play arena football too?
He didn't mention that. He didn't mention that.
This nigga is basically Clarence.
Kind of, sort of.
From Book of Clarence.
Oh, yeah. Because the twin seems to be doing a little bit better in
Yeah,
life.
this nigga basically Clarence.
But after you watch it all and you sit with it for a few days, and I don't know about you, Johnny, but after I watched all of this and sat with it for a few days and just kind of watched it from the third person, right? Listen to everybody's feedback. And you hear people talk about it. You see the craze, and then your homeboys hit you up like, you seen that shit? But they ain't watched this. They just want to know if you seen it, give them a breakdown. I sat with that shit, and it got hard for me to summarize what the fuck happened because I was like, dog, to be real with you, outside of all that lying, that now that I sit up here and recap the amount of lies he told, and that is crazy, this nigga was paying her bills. Had he not paid any of the bills the whole time they was together, and then she says, come to find out, my bills were never being paid. I'm late on this. I'm about to get put out my house. It's a better story. I feel like the story was okay at the end of the day. I feel like it was all right.
Because
when you really sit with the story, when
That's
you
a horrible
really
story, man.
So he was or he wasn't paying the bills?
He was paying the bills.
Because he was making
But
money.
he had nothing else to do.
There was no scandal in this story for real.
So she
outside
got off.
of the lies.
She got off.
She got off. The
Exactly.
only thing that she pretty much was her
Emotionally,
feelings.
she didn't get off.
She wasn't asking this nigga to pay the bills.
Well, guess what? You
But
got off.
But
Amen.
hold on. I like the fact that you said that, Johnny. She did not ask him to pay the bills, but she got so accustomed to only taking care of herself that she had to go out and not only like find a new employment to make one. She had got relaxed in that position.
She did, because he was lying to her, manipulating her.
I wonder what he was doing for money.
No. It wasn't the manipulation more so than it was she was comfortable enough to do it. She didn't have to pay for anything.
True,
she
but
had
what
to
if he
be
was
living-
honest about his real career? And then, because if you telling me you a VP, you making 6 figures a year, I bet you are fine paying $1,300 a month my bills. But if he's being honest with her about his real job, I don't think she's going to allow him to pay all them bills.
Well, once again, she had a home. She didn't need a home. She had a home. Mm-hmm. So she was a homeowner already. So like,
well, she was leasing it.
okay, it's my fault. Thank you. So she's got a place to stay. She really. I mean, I think that was the reason she stayed so long. She even said that was one of the reasons. Like, I don't have to take care of anything, and I realized when I had to leave him that I would have to figure out how to finance my life again.
Yeah.
Now, I get you. He's lying about being a VP, and a VP probably says more independence. But I feel like when you're in that situation and you're literally not paying for anything, you're not really thinking about the job title more so than everything's covered.
With
Like,
this,
I don't think the job title matter. Do you, woman? You don't speak for all women, but speak for yourself.
I mean,
does the job title matter if the bills are paid?
No, and I understand what you mean, how she got off or she didn't have to pay anything. True, she did not. So for the time that she was with him, yeah, he took care of everything because essentially he did have a job. He didn't lie to the point where he wasn't working. And you're right. Had she came back and said she found out the bills weren't being paid, she about to get kicked out, XYZ, it would have been like, oh my
This would
God,
have been a
like
great story.
That's the big gas. Like,
Great
how dare
story.
he really lied. But apparently he's just a con artist that conned your ass and got married to move into your house. He probably used her house location to con some other shit. Yeah, this is my house, I bought a house over here because I'm going to help build up the neighborhood, da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
True.
So we don't know.
And what was he conning her out of, though? Like, what? He didn't get anything out of her, I don't think. Like, he didn't ask for anything. He gave a lot.
A marriage, a relationship.
Yeah, I don't know what
He gave a marriage
I think he was
because she
just a
can't
liar. And I think
he
he's
was
just uncontrollable.
They always say like your wife or your spouse is the most important decision, and we had a conversation earlier this week about how when people get married or VPs, whatever, like it just looks better. Like you can't be executive VP, whatever, and be single. People look at you weird.
Right.
So it could have been that. It could have been this. She was helping him full circle with his con. Because if he's lying to her that way, ain't no telling who the hell else he lying to.
But with all the information,
Everybody. He lied to his fake aunt
I want to see what she looked like.
and said they had a kid.
Guess.
What? I want to see what she
Oh,
looks
you
like.
wanna see what
Guess.
she look
No,
like?
guess. No. Before we show you, you gotta get.
I want to see what she look like.
No, guess. I want you
I
to
don't know what you want me
What
to
it
guess
sound?
on the
What it
ranking.
sound like? She met this guy.
She got to be bad.
She met
for
this
all
guy-
of this lying.
Nah,
She met this guy on Plenty of Fish.
Damn.
All right, I didn't even know
Damn,
He
that.
that
had,
ain't
he
no
had,
host.
Shout out
two,
to
he had
POL.
2 profiles, and she met him on his Plenty of Fish profile. They go out on a date. She said he was tall. She said on the first day her tire blew out. He bought her oh God, this guy was good. He bought her a tire. Not
Yeah, you do
didn't
all
let
the
her
right
ride
things to
ride
get your
her-
foot in the door.
and keep paying. I'm so used to the con being you don't pay nothing. That's what I'm used
Yeah.
to.
See, that's why I don't know if it's a con
No.
or if maybe he just got off on being a liar and wanted to see how many lies he can get off.
And that brings me to this. How bad is that, Johnny?
How bad is it being a liar?
Hold on, listen to me. Listen to me. We come in here every week as a podcast, excluding D. She just listens to us. But we come in here every week and we say women want this, and women want that,
Yeah.
and women want this,
Yeah.
and women want that. And then we go online and they had this banter back and forth. Well, we don't really come in here every week, but still, we online they have this banter back and forth every week. Niggas ain't shit, they cheating. Niggas
Yep.
ain't shit, they
Yep.
doing this, they doing that. So I'm over here like,
He
this
doing
nigga
everything.
paid her bills.
Yeah, he did
Like, I
what you
understand he
asked.
lied. I understand he bought him some pussy on the side with the money,
But he did what you asked.
He like was
He met one of your
He
requirements.
didn't come in and
What?
he didn't come in and take from you. And I think that when you listen at women's story, you never hear a story like this. You usually hear, girl, he was cheating, he wasn't working, he was using me. I let this nigga
While
use
I
my
was at
car.
work, he was doing all this.
Yeah, like this nigga
He
didn't
didn't even
use her
fuck up your
car.
credit.
Yeah, he didn't do.
He
That's
ain't
why I
do it.
say
What?
I've had time to really sit with the story and think about like what was really good about the story. Like I understand this nigga was a pathological liar. Great, fantastic. I mean, niggas lie every day online.
But that's what it is who did I marry?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you
was
just
like,
didn't
who
know
the
you
fuck
was
did I
marrying a
marry?
I
liar.
don't think she's saying that she got ripped off. I think she just saying this nigga lied
I
about
All right,
it.
let me
was
see what
married
she
to
look
a
like.
person I didn't know.
Oh, Risa Tisa.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to see what she looks like.
All right, Johnny, you
I
make a good
mean-
point. So, Johnny, if this is a movie, Tubi movie, because I know I got to make it specific for you.
Tyler Perry.
Or no, because he's already trashed Tyler Perry enough. I just said over here nodding my head.
I just really believe his mindset is like he probably is thinking like, hey, oh hell no,
Oh, nah, see, you just like the people that leaving
I'm not
bad
even buying
comments,
that a cheeseburger.
negative comments about her, talking about some.
I'm not even buying her ass a cheeseburger. That nigga did the most.
Legion
if
was-
anything, that's a blessing.
Shout out to my nigga Legion.
Legion look about the same, though. I'm not going to lie.
Hey, Legion blessed you, lady.
Legion look about the same.
Leave her alone, bro. She can't help it.
My bad. What? Let me see it again. Hell no, nigga.
You wrong, bro. You wrong.
Yo, what that eye doing over there?
Huh?
What that eye doing
That
over
shit
there?
hanging on because pre-diabetes kicking in, nigga.
Oh God.
I said the same thing. I said I really can't look
You know
at
once
her.
you get the diabetes, your eyes just
nigga-
start acting crazy.
This nigga wasted all his lives on something.
He wasn't gonna get that off on somebody else, though. To be honest,
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, Johnny's right.
I don't know.
you think he
You
could
paying
have got
bills
that off?
and VP?
But
Some of the
honestly-
girls
No,
were
no, I
with
think
him.
you're right.
If you in that, you said he was in Atlanta, right? They're in
They're in
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Yeah, that Cobb County, shout out
He
Cobb
ain't the
County.
only motherfucker lying like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
for
know,
real.
that's an
Everybody,
epidemic
everybody
down
shooting
And
fake
I guess
shots.
that's what I'm saying. Like when we look at the Atlanta lies, and listen, my cousin lived it. I know some lies, but when I look at the list of lies I've heard women and the shit they go through, like it could have been 1,000 times worse. Like your credit
True.
could have been
Okay.
gone.
Yeah.
Your identity could have been stolen.
Yeah.
Like it's shit that really.
He
That's
ain't
why I
do none of
say
that.
I'll ask you next week. I'll let you sit with the story some more. But when I sat with it, I was just like,
It's 50 parts of you got cheated on, your feelings hurt.
yeah, I got, and it's understandable. Like I get
Yeah.
why the internet was captivated, but like when I step back, like all right, out of,
But she's a
out of
great
everything that
storyteller.
happened this year, Cat Williams, Monique, this shit ain't gonna rank in the top 10. I'm
Yo,
sorry.
that's stuff. It's number 2
It's
for me
up there,
right
though.
now.
It's up
right
there.
now, it's
It
number
is
2
up there.
after Cat Williams. She's
It's
number
That
2.
is terrible right there.
But I think
for-
by the
but
end
for
of the
what?
year,
The
this shit
woman
gonna-
or the story?
The story,
The
bro.
story is beautiful, man.
Bro, he
No,
didn't
it's
want
not.
that story to get out. He
No,
didn't want
She
that
told
to
it.
get out.
Oh yeah. But he probably conning somebody right now.
Well, he
Man,
probably
look.
can.
He trying to lie on TikTok.
he should have never put his face to the story.
Yeah.
They
Like, he
found
should've-
him. Somebody found him.
Oh,
And then I guess he felt like he had to Because he didn't even use his TikTok. He used somebody else's TikTok to tell his story.
Because she didn't even use his name.
Yeah, she did.
My
She tried to
brother.
protect him.
Word of advice: if you gonna lie like this, make sure it's worth it. That's all I'm saying. This ain't nowhere near.
That might have been his type of woman, James.
I guess, bro.
Gee, man,
I
everybody ain't got
guess.
the eye that you got for these
I'm
ladies.
sorry. I was expecting her to be stupid bad for all these lies, bro. There's something like that. I feel like you don't have to lie to her.
Man,
That's
know
what
what
I'm
I'm saying?
saying. No, that's what I'm
can
saying.
just
You don't
keep it
have to
honest
lie.
with her.
Charlamagne
Not trying her like that though.
and
but-
just hilarious, was talking about it on Just with the Mess. And Charlamagne don't know nothing about it. They ain't seen her. And I thought James was gonna say what Charlamagne said. Charlamagne said, this sound like big back activity. I just died laughing. I said, damn.
Yeah, he definitely
big back.
I thought he
activity.
chose the right type of woman for her. But I mean, she didn't even seem.
Johnny's so right on. He did.
Yeah, I don't know.
She's the perfect
When she
woman
was
for
telling
this.
her story, of course she's moved on because it happened years ago. But she didn't seem like she was insecure while she was telling the story.
But she said she was. Remember? She so desperately wanted all of these things. She's like,
Yeah.
I'm looking for a man. He was tall. He was nice. He did all the right things. And
Yeah.
I just wanted this shit to work. So,
Yo.
but you're right. She don't seem that way.
You know what's crazy to me? Chicks will you'll sit here holler at a chick in her face, right? And say all this and all this, right? But she'll go for a nigga off Plenty of Fish that probably came with you with like one line, bro. I don't practice this shit for 8 hours in the mirror.
okay, bro, I didn't know what you're talking about.
What?
What you saying?
This nigga got
Bruh,
he got old
no,
wounds,
I'm
and
just
they
saying-
just got
Yes.
reopened.
I'm just saying though, she met the dude on Plenty of Fish.
Uh-huh.
But it's niggas out here that's on the front line hollering.
Yep.
Like, what's up?
Right.
Can't even get the time of day. You know what I'm saying? But
I
y'all
see
sitting
what
here
you're saying.
responding to niggas on Plenty of
I
Well,
Fish.
that's where you gotta go through.
I think the main thing here is on the first meetup, he bought her attire.
Heck yeah, bro showed up. He's like, I'm gonna get that tie for
Well,
you,
what
baby.
James is saying is like, you met a nigga online. It's plenty of niggas that try to meet you face to face.